Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Shredder Chip, aka Mr. Get Shit Done, aka Captain Money, aka Man of the Year. I'm back with another one here to bring some brand new content in a brand new way. Here to talk to you guys about the Dragon Ball FighterZ. Dragon Ball FighterZ, however you want to call it, man. It's finally it's about damn time we got a Dragon Ball Z game that is worthwhile, that I would love to play. I know for a fact I'm gonna get it. I love these games, man. Man, the Marvel style version of Dragon Ball Z is pretty much all I've been wishing for. Not exactly per se. I mean, in the past here, if I brought up topics here with my friends about them making a Dragon Ball Z style Street Fighter or Marvel-ish type of fighting game, I always thought about something like this, and it's only a matter of time before I was going to actually do it. I knew that the thoughts out there exist, that somebody else is thinking about it. The thoughts out there exist of it. It's only just a matter of time until they actually decided to develop it and making it, and now they're actually doing it. So today, guys, this is my wish list on characters that I would love to see in this game, that I personally would love to play, and I personally want to play in the game because I would love to see them in it. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, you know, in the past we have got Dragon Ball Z games in the past, and I give what they delivered us in the past, like, you know, a welcome. You know what I'm saying? I give it a welcome. I give it a appreciations. I mean, I still remember to this day, man. I don't know if you guys, like, I'm kind of old school when it comes to, you know, Dragon Ball Z games. That was something I was always wishing for when I was like 10, 11, 12, that Dragon Ball Z video games, man. I was like, man, the very first Dragon Ball Z video game that I ever played was Dragon Ball Z Legends and Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. Man, them games, like, that style of game came out for the PlayStation, and they were just only Japanese versions of the game. There were only Japanese versions of the game. There was no American version of the game, just a Japanese version of that game. That's all there was. And I remember, you know, when the PS2 was out, PS1, man, this is, you know, I mean, like, at least I had a PS1, and then eventually, that stopped working. Then I bought myself a PS1, the smaller version of it, and at the same time, the PS2 was already out. This is around 2000. 2000 is when the PlayStation 2 was out. It was like, October of 2000 here, 2000, 2001. PlayStation 2 was out, man, and that was dope too. It was just, it was a beautiful time. Still playing Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. I never played Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. I never did. I didn't even care for that version of it because it just didn't look right. In my opinion, it just did not look right here. But growing up, you know, as I was getting older here as a teenager, you know what I'm saying, this was the, you know, this is the early 20s, early 2000s. You know what I mean? There was Dragon Ball Z Budokai, that came out around 2000. That came out around the same time the PlayStation 2 came out. Budokai 2, 3, Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball Z Sagas, you know, Burst Limit, Raging Blast. I played just about majority of most of these games here. I played about majority of some of them I owned, some of them I didn't. I did have Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. I own that. I did have Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 2. I own that one personally because I loved that. Played the first one, didn't like it, and after playing it, after I kept playing it for a while, eventually I started to like it more. Then I bought the second one. Dude, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi wasn't that. It wasn't amazing, but it's not. That's definitely not a fighting game. But when they got to that approach, it's like the style that they were trying to pull off was pulling off the actual live TV show, you being right then and there playing as Goku or Gohan or whoever, or Piccolo, whoever you were playing with, your favorite Dragon Ball Z character, actually being inside the show. And that approach is okay. It's just that, you know, I'm more of a fighting game fan now. It's like them doing a Dragon Ball Fighter style game like right now, just like a Street Fighter or Marvel, is just perfect. It makes sense. It makes tons of sense. Now, the closest thing they had to that was Hyper Dragon Ball Z. I still remember when that was coming out. I was talking with one of my roommates about that here. Hyper Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. There was Super Dragon Ball Z 2 as well. I remember playing that for the PS2 because I was like, man, I actually liked that game. I liked it because I thought it was kind of cool, because I wanted them to, at the time period when it came, this is like, it had to have been like late, it's like 2009 or 8 when I bought that game. Main reason why I wanted to play it because I wanted them to do like a Street Fighter style Dragon Ball Z game, and then seeing that, I just thought it was kind of cool at the time. it's probably whack now. Hyper Dragon Ball Z is dope. Don't get me wrong, Hyper Dragon Ball Z is dope. I like when, as I was just telling you, I was telling you, I saw a trailer of it on a website, and I thought, wait, this is just looking cool. But at the same time, it's like, dude, this shit, did they? I was questioning, why is it that developers haven't came out with this a long time ago? They should have did that a long time ago. I just think that they could have did that a long time ago. But now it's here. It's finally here. I'm glad to say that it's finally here. You know what I'm saying? It's a good game. I think a lot of people, this game is going to generate a lot of controversy. A lot of people are going to be wanting to play it. It's definitely going to be at Evo. I can honestly see it at Evo. It's going to be great here. So let's talk about the actual character roster, or at least how many characters do I believe is going to be in this game. So honestly, I think it's going to be at least a total of 40 characters, or at least that's how they should be. It should be a total of at least 40 characters. And honestly, I want them to make it like that, maybe, well, at least at start, I want them to have at least 35 to 30, around 30 characters at start. But the in-game wise, if they're going to do DLC, make it 40. You know what I'm saying? Make it 40. I compare this to Capcom vs. SNK 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, even Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden, which I own on the Nintendo DS. They have a lot of characters in the game at start. You know what I'm saying? Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This does not include the DLC that's added onto it. But when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Vanilla first came out, it had 36 characters on it. When Marvel 2 was out, it had like around 50 something characters to that game. Despite the fact that most of that game was sprite. It was all sprite. Same thing with Capcom vs. SNK 2. Capcom had 24 characters for each side. 24 for Capcom side, 24 for SNK side. So it's a total of 48 characters in that game. And it was a 3-on-3 fighter. So asking for 40 characters, artists in this game, you know what I'm saying? They can do that. They can do that. And I don't know what game engine they're using, but I know they can do this. So they can't really, if they give us like 20 something characters, I guess I'll be fine with it. But dude, it's a 3-on-3 fighter at that. And giving us 20 characters for a 3-on-3 fighter, they're lacking. In their past game, ArtSys has really done us a favor with their fighting games. I like to say for the anime fighting game market, they own that. ArtSys own that. They did it. They did Fist of the North Star. They did Persona. They did Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, which is their own thing that they've done. Not anybody else's product. That's their own thing. I mean, dude, they do well with that. They'll do very, very well with it. So, giving us 40 characters, we can. I don't think that's a bad thing. Now, so let's get into the characters who I predict may be in the game, or at least obvious characters. Piccolo, he's obvious. He's an obvious character. You know what I'm saying? Piccolo was an obvious one. I mean, Piccolo's been there since the beginning. I mean, to put these characters like Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, and Yamcha not being in the game, it wouldn't necessarily feel like a DBZ game in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of fanboys, fan favorites. A lot of people love the Saiyans, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's cool. I like some of the Saiyan characters too, but they gotta start, Akira Toriyama and Toyotama needs to start showing more love to these non-Saiyan characters. Piccolo is one of them. He needs more growth development in his character. We could definitely see that he gotten stronger in the series by a little bit. It seems gradually, but I want him to have a transformation. It'd be cool if he did it. You know what I mean? But to get more topic on this, those are obvious characters here that I can obviously see in the game. I can obviously see those characters in the game. You know what I'm saying? Even a little bit more, Master Roshi maybe. I could see them obviously being in the game here. So those characters, they should be there. If they're not there, it just wouldn't really necessarily feel all that too Dragon Ball Z like. They're trying to give us more fan service, but still keep it original towards the actual Dragon Ball Z series. And they're trying to do that with the manga. They keep following on. They have Goku doing his stance from how it was in the Japanese animated. I know they're going to that approach, so I suspect they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? ArtSys is probably gonna pull through with it. What's another character? So I'm gonna talk about characters I want in this game. The characters I want in this game is Super 17 in Dragon Ball GT. Right off the bat, I like his character design. I think his character design is dope. Is he had a dope character design? I think it's awesome to me. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, Android 17 may have been a cool character at one point. I think Super 17 is better. You know what I mean? Why not have the strongest form of him in this game? Some of y'all may not like it, but I still think his character design is cool, and I think he'll fit pretty well in this here. The things that he can do, I just think it'll be really, really cool. You know what I'm saying? Another character I would love to see in this game is Goku Black. Goku Black, cool character. I still remember when Goku fought against Goku Black, and Goku Black used his Keyblade and did that little sword dance move, and he whooped up on Goku's ass. Man, I just thought that was dope, man. I want him in this game. I want Janemba in this game. That's another character. This is a movie character at that. Janemba in this game. Gotta see him. I gotta see Janemba in this game here. Don't get me wrong, they already got a character in the game that has a sword. They already got Trunks in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I don't expect Janemba to use his sword all the time. Don't make it a main thing in this game with him. You know what I mean? Because when he first fought against Goku when he was Super Saiyan 3, he didn't just take out his sword. He didn't just do that. It's like he was still learning to use his powers in some ways. But I would love to see Janemba in this game. I think he's a really cool character. Another character I would love to see in Dragon Ball FighterZ is Hick. I mean, he's a fan favorite. You know what I mean? I think he's a fan favorite. He's definitely one of my top 3 characters I love now from the Dragon Ball Z series is Hick. Love to see him in this game. Love to see it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The things that he could do in this game, him stopping time for just a moment, for like a super, just for a moment. He could stop time for a moment for a super and then allow you to combo. Oh, that'd be dope. That'll be dope. Beerus is another character I can see in this game. Maybe a powerhouse kind of like character. I would love to see him in this game. Beerus, I would love to see him in this game. I can see Champa and some other people too, but I'll stick with Beerus for right now. Now Zymas is another character I want to see in the game. Now I feel like this is a little bit redundant, a little bit when I say it. It's kind of, yeah. The only reason why I say I want Zymas in the game is because Goku Black is in it, so why not have Zymas in the game? And I can see some of his potential, what he can do too. You know what I mean? Zymas got some potential here as far as with the character, some of the things that he can do. I could definitely would love to see him in the game. Definitely want to see him. But that's my list here, my 6 characters I would love to see in this game. There are honorable mentions here like Bojack, Turles. You know what I mean? A lot of the things you see me focusing a lot more on villains and non-Saiyan characters because I want to see more of them in the game. You know, Brawly I can honestly see in the game. You know what I mean? I can honestly see a whole bunch of characters in this game. Android 13, 14, and 15, Super 13. You know what I mean? I can see a whole bunch of people in this game. I can see a whole bunch, man. This list, the variety of characters in this game is just gonna go. It's gonna be it's gonna be a whole big spectrum of them. Very big spectrum. I would love to see that. But anyway, this is my video here on my wish list on Dragon Ball Z FighterZ. Comment, rate, subscribe. Please just do that. Let me know how I'm doing, and peace.